like I say, for a lot of these teams, just being in the breakaway in a race like this, when you've got the TV cameras, every little bit of mention for your sponsors, any view at all, is important. So George Radcliffe just going back to his car, so they're all going back to their cars pretty much at the same time. What is the questions being asked? What do they want? And there's a jacket for Dorn. Keeps us guessing. There's a Spaniard that doesn't mind mixing it up in his pizza. Putting a bit of pineapple in it. I think just to upset the Italians. So Vincent Dorn just putting his cape on. Sessler's already got his cape on. Radcliffe just a duly on for the moment anyway. I think Calzone, he used to play a little bit of rugby at school, but he didn't grow as much as many of the other classmates. Thought it was a little bit too dangerous. Tried a bit of running. Got an injury. Eventually took to cycling. You never really know. Vincent Dorn really struggling with his cape. I think he's just trying to get that. And sometimes you leave it too late, your hands are cold. A lot of standing water now. So when your hands are cold, you just cannot get that zip in. It's a little bit easier to stop. But when you're in the breakaway, you don't want to stop. There's a few unhappy people in the peloton. Of course, in these conditions, in standing water, you see the peloton are sitting up a little bit now. St. Dorn won that one, and by the looks of things, they may be stopping or neutralising the race with the conditions. Not any word myself yet, but let's see what happens at the front here. I hope not. But the race has been neutralised. We just saw a moment ago the peloton, were a little bit unhappy with the standing water. The riders of breakaway don't know. They've seen the breakaways. The breakaway have gone from the front. They're sheltering in underneath the buildings there. They're getting changed. I don't think they really know what's happening. It's probably not the best thing to do is to stop the race. In my opinion, the riders are going to get cold. I'd rather just ride on, keep it neutral. There's underlying problems. So it's a forced cafe stop for many of these riders. Not to have the danger of trying to pull on jackets and things, just get a change, and hopefully these riders will have changes. These riders here are making the best of it. Quite happy, content. That's the problem. It's a difficult day. A chance for a local shop owner to get a picture with Dylan Grunewiggett. There's a few avants there. 6th, I think he was in the first stage. A few riders shivering now. There you go, nice opportunity. Nobody's buying anything, nobody's getting any money. Yeah, there's a nice prop there, Greek flag. That'll go up in the wall. So I just hope this decision is made okay, but it sounds as if some of the decisions have been made. They have rolled off now. So you're in a cafe or buying an ice cream or doing anything, you better get on your bike. Okay, try and sell Greece, why don't you? It's not always cold here, and it isn't cold. It's 14 degrees. You try living in Scotland all year. But I really do think that this should have been the decision made first. Just roll along, rather roll along than stop. And of course the race cannot get underway until everybody is back. So we'll stop here for the moment, gather everybody. An opportunity to wash your bike. I think for most of these riders, the sooner the better they get going. There's Harold Lopez. I think Ecuador receives its own fair share of bad weather up at altitude and beyond. It's an opportunity for all these riders just to clean their bikes. Bugas, well, he is really wrapped up in the aluminium. A couple of them really kind of struggling in the cold. Some of them okay. Well, if you've stayed with us, I have to inform you that the race director and the commissaires have come to an agreement that unfortunately the stage has been cancelled. So there'll be no further action today, unfortunately, due to the standing water and the conditions. So thanks for joining us for most of today's stage, but for the rider's safety. Yeah, you can just hear that. They can go to the hotel. But see you tomorrow is the phrase from the staff member there. And it will be tomorrow, stage 4, from near Arctica to the Olympic Village, over 185.95 kilometres. The Queen stage with the most climbing. But unfortunately, stage 3 is cancelled due to the bad weather conditions here in the Tour of Hellas. But please do join us tomorrow.